It's Alex here, and today we're going to be covering the basics on how to get better in War Tycoon. So first of all, we're going to start off with guns. You're typically going to want to have one. Alright. So for a long range gun, you're going to typically want 1 to 2 long range guns. If you're on desktop, maybe 3. Medium range guns, typically your rifles and stuff. Then your short range guns are typically going to be your handguns and semi guns. More often, I recommend the intervention. It does 50 damage per shot. But if you're on PC or desktop, you can also use the Remington. I'm pretty sure the reload is a tad bit faster. It'd be a lot easier to make a shot on desktop and stuff because. Now for your medium range gun, you're gonna want your rifles. I recommend the G3 rifle, AUG A3, VSS. I pronounce it Vortness. Those are good guns. Although the VSS is more of a short range gun. That G3 rifle does 23 damage per shot. You can also buy tycoons to make the guns more stable and work better and quieter. The AUG does 18 damage per shot. The guns not as good, but it's still good. Then the Vortness. You can use this for short, medium range, or just short range. This is supposed to be a sniper, but a true sniper is a bolt action, and this is a semi or auto. So it only has 10 bullets in the mag, so this is more of a close range gun because you have a higher chance of hitting the person. And it reloads kind of quick. Then for your short range gun, that's going to be your handguns and semi-guns. Semi-guns are going to but if you're in a desktop or whatnot, then you can use semi-guns. It's easier to aim. I have the Desert Eagle. You have to buy it from Xbox, where they give it to you. It does 48 damage per shot. You can also use whatever, but like I typically recommend high damage guns. This is the cheapest of Robux guns, and it's pretty good. So now we're gonna focus on loadouts. Now that we're you have to buy each slot. I have each slot. The last one is 25 million. And you can have different loadouts. If you run out of bullets in your guns, then you use a riot shield to protect you from bullets. Explosives, no, it won't protect you from that. So my loadout, I have riot shield, G3 rifle, AUG, A3, VSS Vortness, Desert Eagle, M200 intervention, sticky grenades, javelin. Javelin, that should be pretty easy to use. This walks on the ground vehicles. The stinger walks on the air vehicles. Then for for medium and short range guns, I don't recommend just standing here and shooting these things. Stabilize your gun, but generally you're gonna want to do the targets. You're gonna generally want to do hard, but to warm up you can do medium. Easiest for if you're playing on your phone. So we're just gonna try hard here. You can use any slot, but I recommend the middle to this end. You're typically gonna want to start slow, but then eventually speed up just a bit. I am not doing so good. If I was on desktop right now, I'd do a heck of a lot better, but I'm on mobile, so it's not that good. My highest score is 27. It is still yet to be beaten. And for snipers and stuff, or even just for long range shooting with medium range guns, you're going to want to go in the bunker. You unlock the bunker on the second rebirth. And you should be able to have the gun range with the bunker. Yes, you do have to buy it, and it even tells you the difficulty and target range. I'd recommend starting off. If you're going to do guns but not snipers, I'd recommend you start off doing these, the first two, then you move on to the third one, or maybe even the fourth one. But I definitely recommend the first three for guns that are not snipers. For snipers, I recommend to start here, which is hard, 105 studs to 135 studs. I would practice by doing no scope with the sniper. You can do scope first to warm up, but generally no scope. Again, going to be a lot easier for desktop people. Just for demonstration purposes, we're just going to start off here. And to take into account that these guns in these games do like move a little bit as you shoot, so I wouldn't recommend shooting them all at once. Otherwise, something like this is going to happen. Okay, that was a bit blown out of proportion, but you get the idea. Some guns have a burst option instead of just auto and semi. Some have a burst option. I don't really know which ones that is, but I'll find out. None of mine. Just gonna see what happens if I try one of these guns in a extreme mode. It's kind of a lot harder to aim in mobile. Wow, I actually got a head. Alright, but let's use it what it's actually for. Sniper training. I'm going to start off here with the sniper. I'm going to start off with using the scope. Alright, let's try no scope. It'd be a lot stabler if I had a keyboard and a mouse, but the finger is not that stable. Which is why I said it's going to be a lot easier to no scope on a desktop. Alright, now that we got aim training out of the way, we are now going to go ahead and do helicopter training. I don't know if I can actually say if this is going to be easier on desktop or not, but it might be. It depends. The helicopters is the only thing that you actually don't really need to do the operations for. You can, but you don't really need to. For demonstration purposes, and because most people won't have the Little Bird is basically the most versatile helicopter. Athletic. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, and pro tip, if your base gets nuked or something, wait like 5 minutes or so, and then use the fix all. Or if you nuke them back or nuke someone else, and your base is already destroyed, you're not going to want to fix it immediately. You're going to want to wait for them to at least have the possibility. That is an example of what not to do. And yeah, that should be basically it for on how to get better at War Tycoon. If you would like to see some other pro tips on how to get better at War Tycoon, see my other video on best operations to do in War Tycoon for each rebirth. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. It helps.